Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I'm doing a patron shout-out request for Deborah Kurenai. Deborah always has me listen to amazing music. She's introduced me to some really cool heavy metal, crazy metal, some cool older metal. She just always has great music for me to listen to, and I'm excited for today. She has me listening to an old ex-Japan song, and I'm really excited for this. It's called Orgasm. Interesting. And this is going to be live, I believe. And and in fact, I know it's live. It's live in 1989. So the video quality is going to be a little, it's 89, so it is what it is. But the audio is probably going to be fantastic. The audio is usually really good on these older videos. I'm really excited for this. Little behind the scenes stuff. Without meaning to, I've been filming tonight, and I've filmed. This is the sixth Japanese band that I've done in a row, completely on accident. Didn't plan it out. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one. And I just realized a couple videos ago that, wait a minute, it's been several Japanese bands. Oh, I've got more Japanese bands. So this is the last of the Japanese bands I'm filming tonight. So in conclusion of my sixth Japanese band marathon, which has been amazing, by the way, I'm excited to conclude it with ex-Japan, because this is one of the originals, or one of the badass originals. So I'm really excited for this. Ex-Japan, if you haven't watched any of my other ex-Japan videos, they're a band I knew about, but because of where I'm from, and I wasn't exposed to it. The little ex-Japan I had heard would once in a while be played on MTV, usually like Headbangers Ball or something back in the day. So I just wasn't exposed to ex-Japan. I've had people, when I say, oh, I don't know much ex-Japan, they're like, how can you not know ex-Japan? I just didn't, so I apologize. But I've loved everything I've heard from them, and I'm excited for this one. I love live music. The live videos I've seen of theirs have been so insane. They're such a great live band, so I'm excited for this. So Deborah, thank you so much for your support. You've been an amazing supporter of mine for a while now, and I really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much. But let's go ahead and switch on over. And here we go with ex-Japan, a patron shout-out request for Deborah Kurenai of ex-Japan with Orgasm live in 1989. I would have been, it depending on what... when I would have been 15 or 16 in 89. Look at that hair. See, I got a picture from this time frame too. This is accurate to this time period.
Oh, yes, sir.
Jesus Christ, the pace of this song is so cool. This is just pure 80s, decadent, badass. I love the 80s hair metal. Don't for one second think that I have a problem with glam metal or heavy metal or the hair metal of the time. And these guys, they took the hair metal look, they added some punk to it, and then they cranked it up to 12. Not even 11. They cranked it all the way up to 12. They look fantastic. I love the over the top hair. The lead singer is Tashi, is just killing it. Pure energy, unadulterated, just out there, just connecting with the fans so good. The drummer, Yoshiki, is just crazy good. I can't see how he could possibly do this for an hour and a half, 2 hours in a live concert, and he did. He did over and over and day after day, and didn't die, on stage behind his drums. So cool. And then the guitars. I'm sorry, I don't know the two apart, but you have Hide and Pata on guitars are just killing it. Let me know. One of them's using a Gibson or a Gibson. Is that an actual Gibson or is it a clone? One way or the other. It's a Gibson style guitar. If it's not an actual Gibson, I think it is a Gibson though. And then the other one has more of I don't know what brand it is, but it's more of the shape of a 80s heavy metal guitar. Let me know who plays which. And then the who did I miss? The bass, Taiji. They're just killing it. Everything about this band is just excess and energy and kick you in the face, and it's so cool. Listen to that bass matching the guitars. No, that's a real Gibson. He is going to die. Oh, that's a cool change-up. Oh, it's not even change-up. It's a backing track. It's like a techno thing going on. That guitar riff is so cool. What is going on here? Now, was that part of the show, or did a couple of the fans grab a fire extinguisher and start running through the crowd with a fire extinguisher? I guarantee you, in 1989, either one is a possibility. That was about the time I had just started going to concerts. My first concert was in 89, going to Scorpions. And that's totally something that would happen, just random fans grabbing a fire extinguisher. This is cool, though. I'm loving this break. The drum you're hearing isn't Yoshiki. I believe it sounds like a just a rhythm going on, and then the guitarist started doing those long notes, which isn't super complicated but sounds so cool together. And then there's been some bass lines going in there, some very cool little bass runs he's doing, and the singer is just working the crowd. It's so good. Big venue too, probably 8,000 people in there. Okay, I'm assuming it's part of the show with them doing that. With them getting on the stage. Oh, he's going to play a gong. Let me know who these other two guys are. Are they just crew members? Are they from opening band? Are they random crazies that got on the stage and the security just said, "Yeah, let them go, let them be there"? Again, 1989. Any of those three could be a definite possibility. Oh, that was the drummer. Oh, holy crap. It just occurred to me. That was the drummer. That's where he went because at the beginning, when it first started, I saw him stand up when it switched to that drum beat. When I first said, oh, it just stripped down to the drums, and I saw him move. So it was, he stood up, which told me that it wasn't him playing that drum beat. But it was him down on he's the one that was down on the floor with the fire extinguisher, and he jumped back up on stage, but he put on a jacket. That's why I didn't recognize him. Okay, that's cool. That makes it even funnier that it's the drummer who just went out into the crowd randomly, or I'm sure it was planned. He had planned to do it with a crew member, rode the crew member while he's waving a fire extinguisher around, jumped on stage chasing people around with a fire extinguisher. That's great. I love that. I love it. Now, if I get a big enough donation, I will try to do that with my hair. This could be a mistake. This could be a mistake saying it. But if I get a big enough donation, I don't know how big it would have to be, but I would do that to my hair, I would do my best. I've got my hair's down to my my lower back, so I guess it would stick up a good 2.5 feet if I did it. But just let that sink in. Big enough donation, I will try to do that with my hair, and I'll do another and I'll do it for X Japan reaction. That oh, I shouldn't have said that. Y'all are gonna make me do that, aren't you? So I wanted to mention something about Yoshiki on the drums. He's a great drummer. He's so energetic and just tight. He's so tight. This is back before people were really using click tracks. He was probably just if he had monitors at all, they're just the music. And he's just tight as a drum with his timing. But the way he plays, his position, his body position is almost awkward. And every time they show him playing these really fast sections, I'm like, he looks uncomfortable, but he's so good at it. It's weird that I feel like he's struggling, but he's not. He just has such a unusual posture when he's playing, especially with his arms. He keeps his arms straight and just plays with his wrists, but he plays with them really low down in front of him. You can't really see, but he keeps his arms straight and he looks awkward, but he's so good. So obviously it works for him, but it looks like he's uncomfortable almost. But it's like I said, he's so freaking good. I mean, I guess he doesn't keep his arms straight, but they're so... His elbows were like glued to his sides. So good. God, that's so good. Okay, that was a patron shout request for Deborah Kurenai of X Japan with their song Orgasm, live in 1989. My heyday. I was just in high school, loving music. Like I said, this was about the time I went to my first concert. I unfortunately didn't get to go to concerts when I was younger. A couple local bands, I got to see them in like junior high, but it was before I saw my first band. It was, 89, 15 or 16, however old I was. We'll forget how old I am now. But that was fantastic. That was the pure energy of their shows is incredible. They were adrenaline, just straight to the heart, just pure power, pure fun. They had so much fun together playing. It was so good. That was fantastic. These guys are just fun to watch, and they're crazy good musicians. So this was fun. Deborah, thank you so much for all your support. You are an absolute rock star. Thank you for having me listen to more X Japan. Sorry, my battery's running low. That was what that chime was. But that was fantastic. Thank you so much for your support. If you guys like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.